Okay, so compared to when I was sort of just reading it, I feel like I was generally just reciting it or just trying to read it, which I think was what made me struggle with the pace and sort of putting that thought process in there. Whereas now I feel like physically having it separated makes it easier for me to sort of remind myself that she's sort of thinking about it. She's not just reciting it like a robot. This is sort of really heartfelt and genuine from her. She's not just sort of saying it for the sake of it. She's identifying that there is a problem and that she needs to say something to fix that problem. So I think that will make it a lot easier when I come to do it in future. I think another way to sort of resolve this as well is to go with my second solution. Obviously with the current circumstances, that's not preferably possible at the moment. It probably is likely that we will use some sort of media platform to perhaps run lines all together like Zoom. So there could be an opportunity there to sort of play around with it a little bit. But given the current circumstances, physically doing it isn't possible at the moment. But by doing this, I feel like I'm sort of halfway there already. The next bit now is just to actually put that into the scene. But it's just a case of sort of going with that, but not also sticking to it strictly. I find that if I'm strictly going by that, it's going to become very processed and not natural. I need to remind myself not to just rigidly keep that in mind. And I need to be open for it to change, because I found that a problem with Project 2 when we were doing actioning. I wasn't very open for things to change. Once I'd written something down, I felt like I was forced to keep that way, which I think is why I didn't get on with actioning very much. But now that I've sort of split into thoughts, I think that's made it a lot easier for me, and perhaps it might make it easier to action. So a bit later on down the line, I think I might look at actioning. I've sort of got her intentions and a slight bit of subtext already sort of registered. Yeah, I think I've made it a lot clearer now, sort of where she's going with this speech, rather than just sort of saying it. It's actually got meaning to it, and I think I properly understand now what it is that she's trying to say.